Hello and welcome. This is Double Stuffed Oreo here, bringing you your Steam daily deals, specials, and all that good stuff. As I mentioned in my last video, which I apologize, it was a little rushed. I found out about the autumn sale late, and I just needed to get one out. And there's a bunch of videos, a bunch of games on sale, and it was just crazy. But I've got a nice system now, and it should be working fine. And you guys should get better quality and quicker, more direct commentary on what I feel of these deals. So let's get started by saying, as I mentioned last time, these deals do last 2 days, which means you guys still have time to pick up these deals, which I highly recommend picking up some of these deals. Go and check my last video. I highlight all these deals and more deals that were hidden in the background. So definitely check it out. It's a little slobby, but it gets the point across. So let's get started. As I said, I'm going to be doing the today's deals each day, and the indie deals I will talk about, and some of the flash deals I will also talk about. I'm going to start with the flash deal since we're here right now. I've already talked about Dead Island. It's 66% off. I think that is a pretty darn good deal. You guys should definitely consider checking that one out. If you love trains, absolutely love trains, then this is the best deal I've seen yet on this train simulation, which is supposedly the best train simulations ever made. So it's 66% off for $18.69, so it's definitely worth it if you love trains and have to play that game. Rage is 75% off, which when you see something that's 75% off, it's probably not going to go any lower than that, so it's definitely pick up if you are interested in that. It is currently $5. Rage is a good kind of RPG action shooter game. A lot of fun. Jesse did a whole series on it. You guys might want to check that out. It's a good game. Solid all around. Nothing fancy or anything about it too great. Just a solid, nice game. Next is we got Company of Heroes. Company of Heroes is a very good strategy, adventure, World War II based game. A lot of fun. 75% off for $2.50. Definitely worth picking up if you have interest in it. Orcs of Men. Now, Orcs of Men is a very interesting game that I highlighted a while back in one of my other Steam videos. It's a very unique concept, and just for that alone, and the fact that it was just released recently, it's 50% off. It's a pickup if you're interested in it. Definitely a pickup. It's a very unique, interesting, beautiful-looking game. Basically, you play an orc instead of a normal human, so it's a nice little twist on the stereotypical hero. Next is Garry's Mod. Now, Garry's Mod, I don't even know how to explain it. Basically, it's a compilation of tons of mods, and then you can make your own game. It's just crazy, a lot of fun. If you've seen any of the Yogcast videos lately, they've done a couple things on the Garry mod. It's just a lot of fun. Definitely consider picking it up. It's only $2.50. Okay, guys, we got the flashes out of the way. Now let's start with the daily deals. Let's go to our first one. Armored 2. Now, many of you are probably thinking, oh, cool, Armor game. No. Armor game, yes, it's a cool, awesome, realistic, super realistic military shooter. But the real reason this is on sale for 50% off only, considering how old this game is because it includes Operation Arrowhead and Armor 2. And those are the two games you need to play the DayZ mod. So many of you will probably pick this up for the DayZ mod. Currently, I have to say, I think 50% is the best deal you're going to get for a while. It was 75% once, but that's right when DayZ Mod came out. And since then, they've raised the price because they know how much money they're going to be making off that mod. So, again, if you don't already have this, you probably are going to want to pick it up. It's a good game on its own, but what really makes it is the DayZ Mod. So definitely consider picking this up if you are interested. Next game, Max Payne 3, which I believe I mentioned because it was on sale, but now it's on a daily sale, the day sale, which is makes it, which knocks it down to 25%, 75%. Jeez, I don't know where my head is today. Which knocks it down to $15. It's a great game, great shooting, great story. All around, it's a good game. The main problem I have with it is the fact it has so many cinematics that you cannot skip or you cannot interact with. Nothing. You just sit there and watch it. So it's almost like watching a movie and getting occasional gameplay. Still a good game, especially for this price. I would consider picking it up highly if you are interested. It's pretty faithful to the story of Max Payne. It's just the cinematics tend to have the issue I was talking about. It just seems to pull you out of the game and just you're kind of like, well, can this end already? I want to play. So again, your decision on what you think of this game. I personally think it might be worth picking up if you enjoy Max Payne games. If you're interested in it, probably worth picking it up too. Okay, next deal is Awesomenauts. Awesomenauts has gone on sale a couple of times now. I believe this is the lowest I've seen it. It is 66% off for $340. Definitely worth picking up. Or you could pick up 3 for $680. I mean, come on, that's crazy. This is an amazing, awesome kind of strategy, platforming, Dota style indie game. It's a bit casual too because unlike the Dota games, these games tend to last between 15 to 20 minutes. It's just a lot of blast, a lot of fun. It's just a great time. I can't recommend this game enough for you guys. There's plenty of videos of this online if you're not sure about it and you want to see some gameplay. I'll try to link some. But really, if you don't have this game already, go pick it up. I mean, it's just a simple, easy decision. It's a great, fun, hilarious game. Okay, our next game is, wow, that was an awkward picture. Let's go back to that picture. There we go. Is Sleeping Dogs. Now, Sleeping Dogs, this is really disappointing. Sleeping Dogs is an unbelievable GTA RPG style game. It's amazing. Beautiful, creative, story's great. It's a great game all around. But for some reason, it's struggled a little bit. I'm not sure if it's because it had some buggy issues on launch, but right now, it's a great game. An amazing deal. I highly recommend picking it up. 50% off for $25. This game's totally worth it. It came out in August. It's just go get it. It's a great game. Amazing fun and just unbelievable. I'm shocked that it's had some issues selling in the United States. That's all. I mean, it's a great game. Combat's awesome. Shooting's good. I don't know what else I can say about it. It's an amazing looking game. Amazing game. A lot of fun. Great story. Go pick it up. Okay, our next game is Portal 2, which everyone knows Portal 2. Portal 2 is, I guess you could call it an action-adventure platformer / puzzle game. Very interesting. Puzzles are great. You're a human or a robot, depending what you play, and you basically just have to get through all these levels of puzzles till the end. It's a lot of fun, very challenging in places, very creative. Just a great puzzling, platform gaming all around. Definitely pick this up if you haven't already. It is a blast, especially if you play it with a friend. And now we are on to the indie games. The first deal we have for the, let's call this, indie bundle, meh. Let's just say indie shelf. Let's go with that. First game on the indie shelf is Super Meat Boy. Super Meat Boy is an insane, challenging, awesome platforming game that will frustrate you and make you scream and throw the nearest object at the wall. But in all honesty, it is an amazing puzzler, a lot of fun, and totally worth picking up. But I do want to caution you that 50% is not the lowest I've seen it at. So you might want to hold off on this, but if you ask me, it's probably worth it if you are dying to play this game. The next game we have, I'm not going to even try to say the title, but It is a very interesting anime style Japanese game. It's a twist on a traditional dungeon crawler. What it is you are a shopkeeper who goes into dungeons to get items and sell them at your shop. So what the game really is a dynamic kind of shop, kind of economical balance game where you have to balance your prices and what you sell and how you sell it in order to go throughout the game. It's very interesting, very unique, and I do actually highly suggest this. If you can get over the anime art style, I think you guys would enjoy this game a lot. It is 50% off for $10. I feel that is totally worth it. I've personally not seen this on sale, so I don't know if it's been any lower, but definitely consider checking it out, guys. It is a fabulous game. Next is Rock of Ages. I have done a Steam deal of this last time it went on sale, but it's on sale for 76%, which knocks it down to $239 or $240. This is an absolutely amazing game. It's a kind of tower defense and bowling game mixed together. Basically what you do is you go through history, bowling down historical people. And as you're bowling down, they will build defenses up, trying to block your ball. You have to move around them, jump them, dodge them, and then hit the door a couple of times, knock it down, and then crush them. But as you're doing this, they'll be doing the same to you, so you also have to balance what you do with the rock and what defenses you build to defend yourself. Very interesting game. Unbelievably worth this price. Go pick this up now. I mean, pause the video and go pick it up. It is totally worth it for this price. That's the lowest I have ever seen it. And the lowest price I've ever seen, almost. I mean, 76% off. I don't think I've seen 76% off ever. So definitely go and consider checking that out. Next is Hard Reset. Hard Reset is an FPS steampunky futuristic shooter. I have not played it, unfortunately, but I've heard pretty decent things about it. It's a little old schoolish here and there. I hear they updated it a little bit so it has more variety. So from what I hear, it's worth it now. 50% off for $750. From what I've heard and what I know, I think it'd be worth it. But again, I've not played this game personally or seen much on it. So again, with your discretion. Next is Frozen Synapses. Ooh, said it right. Frozen Synapses, say that 5 times fast, is a fabulous strategy shooter, I guess you could say. How it works is kind of like XCOM, except for you don't move by turns. What you do is you set up your moves. The other opponent sets up his moves, and you move at once and see what happens. It's a very interesting, very great game. It had a huge multiplayer scene, but it's shrunk a little bit, but it still has a decent one from what I hear, so it's definitely worth picking up, and if not, the single player is great too. It's 50% off for $12.50. I would go pick it up. I think it's been lower, so you might want to wait, but this is still a decent price for the game and worth picking it up. Now, this next one I'm a little surprised about, Serious Sam 3. Serious Sam 3 is a great throwback to the old style shooters. A lot of fun, just great gameplay. The multiplayer I think is a little weak and just silly. I don't like it much, but the single player is great. Reminiscence of the old school shooters. Also, the co-op single player is a lot of fun. I definitely recommend trying that out if you pick up this game. It is for $10, 75% off, totally worth it. I would pick it up if you are interested in it. A quick note I just remembered, Frozen Synapses, unfortunately, is a 2-pack. So you'll be buying 2 games, one to give to a friend, so that might also turn you off from that deal, which is unfortunate. I think they should try to fix that. Next is Vessel. Vessel is an interesting indie kind of platform puzzler game where you have to manipulate these water creatures that you accidentally created into getting through the levels and puzzles. It's a lot of fun. The aesthetic's great. The gameplay is all pretty good. It's 66% off. I think it's been lower than that, but I'm not sure, for $5.09. So that's definitely a game and a price that is definitely worth picking up. From what I've heard about this game, it is a puzzler that is based off your music or something. I'm not totally sure exactly what it is. I've not played it. I heard it's kind of weird and crazy, but for 75% off for 124, it's got to be worth it. I mean, that price, you could just pick it off of a whim and you won't lose much in it. Next is Democracy 2. This is an interesting game. This is a, as it said, political kind of simulation game. It's very fascinating and interesting, but it can be dull and it's kind of an ugly game, I guess you could say. I know they're starting to use it in schools apparently because it's a pretty good simulation of our political system, and it's an interesting game. I would recommend checking it out, especially if it goes for 75% off. But right now, for 50% off for $10, I don't know. It's up to you guys. I'm not going to. If it goes to 75% off, I might pick it up. It intrigues me, but it doesn't seem like it would be that interesting for me. Well, there you go, guys. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be the new format for my Steam daily deals and specials during this autumn sale. When this autumn sale is over, I will be going back to doing a video during the week and a video during the weekend to catch those sales. So thank you guys for watching. As always, please feel free to like, share, subscribe if you want to see more of this stuff coming out, because I do Steam videos every week. Also, please leave a comment down below if I helped you out, you have any suggestions for people on these games, or you just want to have feedback, have a discussion, or yell at me, or compliment me, whichever you feel like. So, again, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.